If you've been following me along the process of the Turtle Wax Seal and Shine series, this video is video 2 of whether Turtle Wax Seal and Shine holds up in 2025. If you have not seen the first video where we went over application and slickness, please make sure to go back and view that video. In this video, we're going to go over the torture test and to see whether Turtle Wax Ice Seal and Shine still holds up today as it did 6 years ago. What's going on, everyone? Mr. Ladd with Detailing Tricks and Tips coming back with another product review. If you would do me a favor and go ahead and click the subscription button, click the notification bell, wax the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, so we have our Turtle Wax Seal and Shine set up on the hood. As you can see, we've got a tape outline. It's awkwardly set up, but we're going to go ahead and work with it anyway. First things first, let's go ahead and let's remove this tape. So clearly the water does a lot better when I have a different type of nozzle. That's upsetting because, you know, in videos past I've gone ahead and I've used pressure washers and it's been able to get good responses. But I think just moving forward, I'll stay away from the pressure washer setup and just stick straight to the hose setup here. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get set up with the torture test. As we see, we have good water beading here. There's a clear outline of where it's not protected and where it is protected. We see a clear square. That being said, we're going to go ahead and move into some chemical testing here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and wash the panel with some soap. I've got 3D's pink car soap in here. It's just a standard car wash soap, no waxes, no silicones. It's just a standard soap. And we're going to see how does Seal and Shine hold up just against just a quick wash. Is it going to repel? Is it going to hold up? Let's see what it does. So as you can see, there is a clear difference between the square where it's been protected and where it has not been protected. The product is holding up good. So next up, we're going to go ahead and I've got SuperClean in a pump sprayer. SuperClean about 4 or 5 to 1. Let's go ahead and I'm going to spray it on. I'm going to wash, or I'm going to follow up then with a wash mitt. And we're going to see how does it hold up to a degreaser. All right, let's give it a rinse. So once again, a clear difference. So yeah, this product, okay, so we're finding the method now that works best for my conditions up here. But yeah, there is a clear difference. This is what I'm liking to see. There is a clear difference between what's been protected, what's not been protected. I'm gonna do a couple more rounds. I'll do 2 more rounds. I'll fast forward you through it. I'll do 2 more rounds of the SuperClean method. Let it sit for a bit and then just rinse off or use a wash mitt, kind of rub it in and then follow up. All right, so after 3 rounds of SuperClean 5-to-1, I mean, look at that. That's still holding up tremendously well in comparison to some of the other products that we've recently had on the channel. That is doing a tremendous job there. Are the beads completely tight? No, not necessarily, but they're doing really good in comparison to what we've seen in the past. And so I'm liking this method. This is going good over here, but I'm going to go ahead and let's dry off the panel. We're going to use the Master Blaster dry off. We'll try to remove any residue, and then we'll move forward with the test. All right, let's go ahead and hit it. Yeah, that is working so well in comparison to some other products we've seen on the channel. Like where it's been protected, so much better than the rest of the panel that's just lagging and lagging and lagging. So that's finally, we're seeing some good results up here in Ohio. Finally. All right, I'll put that back over there. Let me just go ahead and dry it off real quick. Maybe try to remove some residue that might be, hard water or minerals. I'm try to make this as fresh of a surface, or make the coating as fresh as possible. Is that even right to say the coating, right? It's just sealant shine, right? Had someone in the comments in the last video, forgive me, I haven't gotten to everyone's comments. Thankfully that video has been doing very well, but someone said they don't even consider this a wax. They consider this more of a sealant, which makes sense, right? Sealant shine. So, all right, we're going to check the water repellency. Now I kind of wiped it down, hopefully remove some of that, if it's clogged at all, any residue on there, and let's go from there. Yeah, totally, guys. Totally a difference. Great. So we see it's getting kind of flat in certain areas. Right over here, it's starting to get a little flat, but it's a clear difference between where we did protect and where we didn't protect. All right, next up, I've got Dark Fury by Superior Products. We've got this 4-to-1, and I'm going to go ahead and same thing we did with SuperClean. I'm just going to go ahead and do over here. Now, I really don't like doing what I'm about to do. Taking a wash mitt I just hate this brown nastiness that I've got to take my mitt towards. Let's get a different mitt over here. There we go. Oh, I just got that on me. That was nice. Now I'm expecting this to definitely do some damage here. Definitely expecting it to kind of break it down. Yeah, definitely breaking it down. I wonder how much of that's actually just residue that's left on the panel in comparison to actually a coating that's been broken down here. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna follow up with a little drying towel. These little handheld. Oh, dude, I love these handheld drying towels. These things are so great. I definitely see a clear difference. I mean, you can see the outline of what was protected and what wasn't. It's pretty phenomenal. I mean, as far as all the products we've gone over recently on the channel within the past, this recent set of torture tests, this one is holding up the best so far. That's what we want to see, right? All right, let's give it another rinse. We're going to go from there. So yeah, it seems like it's breaking down. I don't know if maybe drying it is just pulling off the, I don't know if I'm actually just pulling off the, I'm sorry, not pulling off. I don't know if I am rubbing hard water minerals into the surface. Now that I'm up here, this hard water's a new deal for me. I mean, we never had great water in Florida, but I mean, we're talking about a whole new bear here. So I'm gonna do one more hit with the Dark Fury, and then we'll probably call it quits after this. Probably call it quits. Just for the sake of consistency, let's go back to this mitt. I don't know if you would agree with me or not, to those that are watching, but I am in favor of them changing the name back to Rage instead of Dark Fury. I prefer the name Rage better. I think it suits it better. So, and here we have it. I think we're getting to that point now where we've kind of exhausted everything that could be exhausted. At this point, it's flat. Yeah, I can go ahead and try drying it off and seeing if I can pull off any residue, but as we've seen, that hasn't really done any good. I think it's actually hurt what we've been working with, and that's flat. So I think, guys, we're calling it here. And there you guys have it. That was Turtle Wax Ice Sealant Shine during a torture test. Now, historically on this channel, as well as the reputation worldwide, we understand Turtle Wax Sealant Shine to be crazy durable against chemicals. However, we see with this product, as well as the other products that I've been working with on this channel recently, that no matter what chemicals you put against your products, when it comes down to it, hard water will always affect the durability of a product. Now, specifically with Sealant Shine, we see that the application is no better than previous videos. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if there was no change in the formulation. Application was still rough depending on how you apply the product. The smell, of course, is that synthetic grape smell that we've all come to learn and love. But what I find the most notable attribute of Sealant Shine to be is the fact that out of most sealants on the market, Sealant Shine is really the slickest, or at least one of the slickest. As a matter of fact, I would prefer the name of this product to be Seal and Slick, or Slick and Shine, or Slick and Seal. Something to do with the slickness of the product. Because to my perspective, I would say that the slickness of this product is its most notable feature. Nonetheless, the question of this whole series is this: would Turtle Wax Sealant Shine still be applicable in 2025? Which to that, I would definitely say, most definitely.